Hi guys, this is a message for those of you who want to be exercising but just aren't finding the motivation to get the habit going. Now, I know where you are because for the last 2 years I haven't really done much exercise at all. 2.25 years ago was when my little girl was born, and basically that's when all of my exercise went out the window. And for the last two years I've had excuses like, I'm too busy, I'm too tired, I have kids, my priorities have changed. These might sound familiar. Now, funnily enough, over the last 3 months, I've really started to get back into exercise. And weirdly, the kickstart to that was my son being born. So you'd think that all of these things would have been magnified. I've got busier, I'm more tired, I have more kids, and my priorities have changed because now I need to spread the love to the two kids rather than just the one. But what I've found is I've actually flipped all of these things on their head, and it's just been a mindset shift. So I'm too busy, or I'm busy, and I need to have more energy to cope with the busyness. Exercise helps with that. I'm too tired, but actually exercising regularly helps improve my energy levels. I sleep more deeply, and I have more energy because of exercising. I have kids, yeah, but I need to be fit enough and strong enough to pick up a wriggling toddler, get down on the floor to play with them, and then as they grow older, be strong enough to continue playing with them as they get stronger. And my priorities have changed. That's just rubbish. We all need to exercise. And they say that the only thing worse than an excuse is a genuine excuse. And you could argue that, oh, my priorities changed, I want to be with my kids. That sounds pretty genuine, doesn't it? But actually it's just my brain trying to twist and lie to me so that I don't exercise. Because since getting back into exercise, since my son was born, I've felt more energised, I've spent just as much time with the kids. None of those things were true. I'm enjoying life more. Now here's the message for you. The only way to get back into exercise after a long time off is with small doses, but try to make them regular. What I've noticed over the last 3 months of exercising more is that all fitness is being comfortable in discomfort. At first, when you get into exercise, all you feel is the discomfort. You hate it. Words and sentences pop into your head like, you're gonna faint, don't do it, you're gonna throw up, this is bad for you, this can't be good. And they're all lies. It's the discomfort, it's your brain not used to the feeling of exercising. The more you do it, if you do it little and often, the more you will become comfortable in this discomfort, and eventually you'll start to enjoy it. When you chat to people that exercise a lot and they say, oh, I love exercising, I get such a rush, that doesn't happen at the beginning. It takes about a month or so of exercising regularly until you get those endorphins and those happy hormones. But it doesn't happen straight away. When my son was born and I realised that I'm busy so I need to exercise, and I'm tired so I need to exercise more, and I have kids so I need to exercise to keep up with them, and I started to get back into it, I hated exercise in that first month. I didn't get any happiness out of it at all, but I kind of stuck with it. And the way to stick with it is applying the law of the compound effect, which is kind of that graph that goes up like this. And you just add 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, and gradually 1% here ends up into quite a big change. And so I didn't put any pressure on myself at the beginning, didn't try and run a 5k in 20 minutes or anything like that, just gradually get back out there, put my trainers on, get a little bit out of breath, and then the next week get a teeny bit more out of breath, teeny bit more out of breath, and today I am buzzing on an endorphin high from doing a really great workout, and I'm gradually growing through that compound effect. So if any of these excuses sound familiar to you, try and flip it. It's a mindset switch, and get back into exercise, but start slowly, don't go hell for leather, and I promise you within a month or so you will love it.